กาได้ไปเกิดในกำเนิดมาโลกาขอให้ได้
The Lao writing system is a direct descendant of a script from India, borrowed and adapted over the centuries by several groups in Southeast Asia. Thus, the Lao writing system is similar in many ways to its neighbors, such as Cambodian, Thai, and Burmese. Though they are similar, there are differences in the shapes of the letters for each of these languages, and of course, differences in pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar exist between each language. Of all these similar scripts, Lao has been adapted and simplified the most, making it one of the easier scripts to learn. You will notice that Lao sometimes has two symbols for the same consonant sound. The K, for example here, can be written either Ka or Kaw. The same holds true for sounds which we transcribe as S, T, P, F, and H. Each has two Lao alphabet symbols to represent it. The significance of this arrangement becomes evident when we remember that Lao is a tonal language and that there must be some way for the writing system to indicate the tone of a syllable. One way in which the alphabet does this is by grouping its consonants into three classes. The sound-written Ka belongs to what the Lao call the high class of consonants. This class also includes Saw, Taw, Paw, Faw, and Haw. On the other hand, Kaw belongs to the low class of consonants. Others in this class are Saw, Taw, Paw, Faw, and Haw. Included also are Ngaw, Nyaw, Naw, Maw, Law, Law, and Waw, but there is no corresponding high class for these. There is a third group of consonants called the middle class, which includes Gaw, Jaw, Daw, Thaw, Baw, Baw, Yaw, and Aw. Here's a chart for easy reference with the letters arranged according to the consonant class to which they belong. This is not meant to show the order of the consonants as they would appear in a dictionary. When a consonant letter stands alone, it is pronounced with the vowel aw. In the rest of this lesson, you will learn the consonant sounds. Later, you will learn how this system works in the actual spelling of words. For now, just know that memorizing the consonants by class, high, low, or middle, will make a big difference later on when you learn about how the tones are incorporated into the Lao writing system. Also note that in the introductory lessons, the consonants and vowels have corresponding transcriptions to help you learn the system. The transcriptions are a crutch that is best discarded as soon as possible. Your time will be much better spent memorizing the actual Lao script than wasting time learning the transcription system. The first group of consonants you will learn are the high-class consonants. This group consists of Kaw, Saw, Taw, Paw, Faw, and Haw. Consonants are pronounced using their consonant sound with the aw vowel sound. The vowel sound is a little circle above the consonant. As you will hear, this vowel sounds somewhat like the aw sound in the English word paw. Take some time to try and make the sounds yourself. Listen to the consonants as many times as necessary. Remember, memorizing the consonant groups together will help you later when you learn the Lao tone system. For each consonant, vowel, and most of the words that I use in these lessons, I have provided a recording of a native speaker for you so that you have a better sense of what the words sound like when spoken by a native speaker of the Lao language.
Kaw, Saw, Taw, Paw, Faw, Haw.
The second group of consonants you will learn are the middle class consonants. This group consists of Gaw, Jaw, Daw, Thaw, Baw, Baw, Yaw, and Aw. These consonants are also pronounced using the consonant sound with the vowel aw. Take some time to try and make the sounds yourself. Listen to the consonants as many times as necessary. Again, memorizing the consonant groups together will help you later when you learn the Lao tone system.
Ga, jaw, da, da, ba, ba, yaw, ah.
The third group of consonants you will learn are the low-class consonants. This group consists of caw, saw, taw, paw, faw, haw, ngaw, nyaw, naw, maw, law, law, waw. These consonants are also pronounced using their consonant sound with the vowel aw. Take some time to try and make the sounds yourself. Listen to the consonants as many times as necessary. Again, memorizing the consonant groups together will help you later when you learn the Lao tone system.
Ka, saw, taw, paw, faw, haw, ngaw, yaw, naw, maw, law, law, waw.
In the beginning of this lesson, you were briefly introduced to the consonant pairing system between high and low class consonants. Caw, for example, can be written either caw or caw. This is because the Lao tonal system has been written into the alphabet. The next lesson will go over the tonal system. For now, just concentrate on memorizing the consonants. Because there are more low-class consonants than high-class consonants, the Lao writing system has come up with a way to add more high-class consonants by placing the consonant haw in front of the low-class consonants that do not already have a corresponding high-class partner. The chart here shows the pairings. The haw in front is silent. It does not change the sound of the consonant, only the tone. Listen to the sounds of the consonants.
Ngaw, ngaw, yaw, yaw, naw, naw, maw, maw, law, law, waw, waw.
Can you hear the difference between the high and low classes? That is the tonal system coming into play. Don't worry if it's not immediately clear. It will take some time to fully hear the tones. Also notice the subtle but important differences in how several of the consonants are written. Often, as with paw and faw, the only difference is the extended tail on the faw, or with paw and paw, the only difference is the direction the small circle points. Vowels in the Lao writing system mostly come in pairs of long and short. I'm going to introduce you to the vowels in their pairs, plus a few additional vowels that have no pairs. I'm using gaw as a generic consonant, but any other consonant could be written in the place of the gaw here. You'll notice that the Lao vowels can be written before, after, above, or below the consonant. Where the vowel is written doesn't change the sound, or have any other special meaning other than that's just where it is written. Take some time to listen to each vowel and get started memorizing them. The transcriptions here are to help you get started, but are approximations of the actual sounds. So spend more time learning the Lao script and listening to the sound, and less time worrying about the transcriptions. A and ah are usually represented with an A when transcribed. Since A in English can have many different sounds, it helps to have some examples of the vowel sound for each. Again, these are close approximations, so listen to the recording for the exact sound. The short A sound is similar to the U in nut. The long ah sound is similar to the A in father. E and E are usually represented with an I when transcribed. The short E sounds similar to the I in sit. The long E sounds like the E in tea. U and U are usually represented with an EU when transcribed. There is no corresponding vowel sound in English, so this one is a little more difficult to get right away. For now, just listen to it and try your best. U and U are usually represented with a U when transcribed. The short U sounds similar to the U in astute. The long U sounds like the OO in two. A and A are usually represented with an E when transcribed. The short A sounds similar to the A in date. The long A sounds like the AY in say. A and A are usually represented with an AE when transcribed. The short A sounds similar to the E in met. The long A sounds similar to the A in man. O and O are usually represented with an O when transcribed. The short O sounds similar to the O in note. The long O sounds similar to the O in go. A and aw are usually represented with an AW when transcribed. The short aw sounds similar to the O in got. The long aw sounds similar to the AW in paw. And are usually represented with an OE when transcribed. The short sounds similar to the in foot. The long sounds similar to the in good. Ia and ia are usually represented with an IA when transcribed. The short ia sounds similar to the IA in Ethiopia if you cut it short. The long ia sounds like the IA in Ethiopia if you lengthen it a little. Ua and ua are usually represented with an EUA when transcribed. Again, because there is really no similar sounding vowel in English, you will just have to do your best for now. Ua and ua are usually represented with a UA when transcribed. These vowels sound like the UA in spatula if you left the L out and said spatua. And again, one is cut off short while the other is held long. I and I are usually represented with an AI when transcribed. They are pronounced the same in most of Laos, just like the IE in Pi. Ow is pronounced like the OU in couch, but can be transcribed as AO. Is pronounced like the UM in yum. These are all technically short vowels.
A, 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 I, 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 U, 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 E, 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 O, 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 Ö, 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 Ja, 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 Wa, 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 I, 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 ow, ow, ow,